Hello, welcome to AnAuraChicBeauty channel. The makeup tutorial that I'll be doing today is inspired by a spring fashion trend, specifically this M.A.C dress that I'm wearing. It's called the Nude Look Dress, and it's going to be kind of hard to show you as I'm wearing it, so I'm going to show you through the catalog. But basically, it's a neutral color dress. It's really simple. There's no design or any detail on it, but the top is kind of a basic white, almost cream colored top, and then the bottom is like a medium beigey brown color. It also has a belt, same color as the bottom, that you can tie in the front like this, or on the back, or you can actually remove it and put your own belt if you want. And the reason why I like this dress is because it's really simple. You can wear it to school or work, like I said, just a basic everyday outfit, or you can dress it up and accessorize it. So for example, the model here is wearing like a big sort of chunky necklace, and then she has these sort of cocktail type rings, so you can dress it how you want to. And so the makeup that I'm doing is kind of similar in concept with the nude colors or nude neutrals, and so the makeup look that I'm doing is sort of a monochromatic nude look. It's just, different shades of nudes for the eyes, cheeks, and lips. Kind of, there's like peachy nude, pinky nude, beigey nudes, things like that. And I'm not really focusing on any feature, specifically. Pretty much anyone can do this look though, because of the colors. It's really neutral. It's basically, like skin tone colors, but the one thing you want to make sure when doing like nude color look is that you don't want to make yourself look washed out. So you want to make sure you have some little bit of depth and a little bit of color. It's really flattering for everyone. And throughout the video I'll also be showing some new techniques that I learned through my M.A.C class that I went to recently. I blogged about it on my website, and for those of you in Hawaii, if you go to Moana, the M.A.C store there, that's where I took it. And the makeup artist I learned from was Heidi, and she's really good. She taught me some really great new tricks, so I'm going to be showing that, and also some new products that I'm really liking right now. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's get started on the tutorial. So I'm first going to start with my foundation, and I'm actually going to be using two different products in two different colors. The first product I'm going to use is Yaby Cream Foundation, and I'm going to use this really light color. It's about 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I'm going to use that color under my eye area right around here. It's kind of like a U shape, and so I'm just going to pat it right under there, kind of blend it to like the cheekbone area. And the reason I'm using a really light color is it'll help to just highlight this area, and also kind of brighten it. And it's because of the coverage and everything, it's going to double as my under eye concealer, so I can kind of skip that step. You can also apply it to other areas of your face with this lighter color, just anywhere that you want to highlight, such as the center of your nose, center of your forehead, your chin, and even under where you contour, where you put the darker color. And I'm just going to blend that in, and I'm using a M.A.C foundation brush to apply it. Then the second foundation I'm going to use is the new M.A.C Mineralize foundation. It has SPF 15, and this is in the shade NC30. And I'm going to use the M.A.C 188 brush to apply it. And I'm just dipping the top of the brush right into the product, just like that. And I'm going to apply this color just everywhere else that I didn't apply the Yaby color. And so that'll be, kind of right under the cheekbone, a little bit onto the cheek, on the chin, side of the nose, and the forehead. And what you want to do is just blend the two colors so that they'll, of course, blend seamlessly. And using two different colors will just give a little bit more dimension to your face. This new MAC Mineralize foundation just came out recently, and I've only been using it for I think 3 times now, but I really like it. It's a little bit more creamier and a little bit thicker texture than like the Yaby foundation. The Yaby is much more dry and it gives a more matte finish. This one gives a lot of a dewier kind of creamier finish to your skin, but I really like the texture, especially for my skin type. It says it can use it for all skin types, but it's a little bit better for drier skin because it's really moisturizing. And so my skin is, on the normal kind of combination, and it has, a few dry spots on, certain areas, so it doesn't accentuate the flakes, kind of moisturize them a little bit. The color, usually I'm a NC25, but for this one I'm a NC30. Make sure that you get color match before you buy it. But I definitely like this so far, and would recommend it. Then to set everything, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural Duo in light medium, and I'm just going to use the powdery side, not with the shimmer, and I'm just going to apply with my Sephora powder brush. I'm just going to pat it right on top. Now I'm going to start on the eye makeup, and I'm going to be using a new eyeshadow base. This is MAC Paint in Untitled, and it's a little bit different than, the MAC paint pots that I've always used. It's much more creamier, has a thicker texture. It's transfer resistant, and it dries to a kind of powdery finish. The color for Untitled is like a light kind of beigey color, has like a gray mauve tone to it, and you only need like a very tiny amount to use it. And I'm going to use a different brush to apply. This is MAC 242. You can use the 217 if you want. I just want to try something new, and so you can see I have a very little amount I just squeezed out, and I just take my brush and kind of just scrape it along. And you can see like that, and I'm just applying it all over the eye area like how I normally do, from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. I've been using this eyeshadow base for a few days now, and so far I really like it. It's a little bit thicker, denser texture than like the MAC paint pots, but therefore it kind of gives a little bit of a stronger hold for the eyeshadow. So it's great, if you're going to do really elaborate, colorful eye makeup. Of course, you can still use it for everyday makeup like how I'm doing. But yeah, so far I really like it, and it has a little bit of a shimmer finish to it, kind of pearly. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's fine. You can still apply your matte eyeshadows and everything, still look the same. Now, there are a few things I want to mention with the Shiseido Maquillage 3D Eye Creator Palette. Basically, there are 5 colors, 3 that are powder finish, and then 2 that are cream. And the 2 cream have 2 different purposes. The lighter one is their base that you apply all over, and then the darker one is their kind of cream eyeliner. And on the back of the palette, they actually have a little picture of the palette and it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it actually explains how you can use the palette. It's in Japanese, of course, but of course you don't have to use exactly how they explain it. And something I didn't realize until now, but they actually list the specific colors that each of them are numbered in, like for example, the base is PK214, and the reason they have have specific colors is you can actually take these out and refill them if you finish a color, and they're pretty easy to take out. You just kind of put your finger under the middle one, and you just pop right off just like that, so you can refill it and customize it however you want. The products are easy to pop back in. You just push it like that. I really like these palettes because the colors are they're really shimmery, kind of frosty, so you want to make sure that you incorporate some matte textures, so it gives some depth and it's not just all frosty on the eye. But yeah, so those are some things I wanted to mention with the palette.